Hello. Hi. Sorry. Don't know what the fuck happened. Stream just crashed. Things are loading, sorry. Oh, God, I hate when this happens. Because it happens a lot. There's nothing I can do. Can game open? Can game open again? Ugh, I hate when it does that. Alright. Please. Okay, good. It saved things, but anyway. Open camera app. Open camera app. There we go. Yeah. That is good. Alright. Oh, he's more crazier. After we figured out. Oh, that is terrifying. Oh, that is terrifying. Hate that. Hate that very much. We need to go back to where we were. It didn't save. I didn't save. Just, he's acting fucking crazy after we got this for him. Or what if our affection, what if there's two bettings where we max out our affection, goes crazy, and where we more do negatives, and now he kills us or something. He's like, you weren't what I wanted. I didn't even think I would settle for you. Why did I even settle for you? God. Fucking crazy. I don't want to be doing anything with you. I regret this date. I regret it immediately. I thought I was gonna go on with the cute head boy from my school. They're a murderous fucking insane person. Who is obsessively in love with me. Alright. He doesn't even care that we saw it. Usually, like, yanderes, when they find out, like, look at their, like, photos and stuff, they get really mad at YN, but he's just more like, oh, I don't care. Yeah, well, you can look at it. You can throw it away. I don't give a shit. And I don't think that matters, is you? How do you say it's not important? God. Hello? Game? Game. Don't know why you're lagging a bit. Yes. Why is it lagging? Hold on, let me see if that helps. Hold on. Are you hungry, Snow? By now, my appetite has waned, but I couldn't waste the food. Taking a bite of cotton candy, feeling it turn into dust. I test my luck. Oh yeah, we already read this. A lot of the trauma and stuff. Child abuse and stuff. What matters is present, future, and I want to experience all with you. That's why I hope you can stay. I know you're nothing like her or my parents. You won't leave me behind or hurt me like that, right? I don't know how to answer, still reeling everything that I've just learned. Was this something Lev had carried for years? Unable to express it at the risk of ruining his perfect image? Snow, what's wrong? Please don't be sad, I promise. It doesn't bother me at all. I doubt so. You're just pushing it all aside. I'm okay, just so sorry. No idea what gone through something so. Maybe this explained his desperate need for love and validation. Maybe he feared that people he cared about would abandon him all over again. So he did everything he could to prevent any possibility of that happening. I know what will make you feel better. That's not gonna make me feel better. I'm gonna be like lash out. Like, that made me feel better. Like, I wish I could just tell him what I'm thinking in this moment. Are you open? I can't stop thinking about you. By myself, I burst my laughter. I burst out in laughter, sorry. Lev grins, satisfied with my reaction. Oh god, that was terrible. Sure, but you laughed, didn't you? Maybe. Good. All I want is for you to smile. When you do, I feel like maybe everything would be alright. I mean, I've talked long enough. Barely touched your food. Remembering the stick in my hand, I finally take another bite, letting the sweet fluff melt in my mouth. With the air a little lighter, it's easier to eat. Life takes that as a cue to start eating as well. We simply sit in a relatively comfortable silence, letting the bustle of the amusement park pass us by. Even so, what I've learned is never far from my mind. This was a boy who had suffered grave loss and hadn't been allowed the time to cope. It was easy to see how that could have developed into a paranoid obsessive mindset. At the same time, this was also complicated and didn't want to spiral into an amateur psychoanalysis of someone I barely knew. With that in mind, I decided to focus on the now. So I reckon there's enough time for one stop today. Since I picked last, where do you want to go? Already, the time's going by so quickly. I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, kinda feels long. Because of your crazy fucking attitude. But for you, it doesn't feel long enough because you love us too much. I don't know how to feel about that one. For this nightmare is almost over. I just need to make it through one last attraction. Then I'm gonna catch the train home, bolt down all the doors and windows, and think about what to do next. For two, well, we've gotten to know each other really well in the course of one day. Just being able to talk to someone so easily, you know, ignoring the fact that the someone is extremely mentally unstable. Should really quit with acting like he's some kind of freakish alien. He'll open up to me about going through some horrible things, so I should try to be a little more sensitive. I know, I'm surprised too. Snow, I'd like to end it on a strong note. And what would that strong note be? Let's ride a roller coaster. My voice quivers, very telling. You do not want to. We really don't have to if you're not comfortable. Say that, I'm just scared. Very, very scared. Snow. It's gonna be alright. I'll be right beside you the whole way. I'm not sure I want to be beside you. But whatever. Alright, whatever. We're doing this because we want to get away from you. Or maybe possibly be in a relationship with you. Don't know. But I'm not a kid anymore. There's no need to be terrified. Logically, there's no way I'd fall out of my seat. As I once feared, and yet, no, I'm gonna see this through. I'm gonna survive this far through a date with Lev. I've talked a dangerously stalker out of his murderous urges. Just a few minutes on a roller coaster by comparison. Okay, let's go then. It's the spirit. Close my stuffed toy in my chest. Feeling like a kid trying way too hard to act grown up and an overly immature adult. Which I guess isn't entirely inaccurate. In a show of support, Lev smiles and does the same thing. Ready to go? Well, it's now or never. With that, we pack up our things and head off to the last stop of this crazy day. And this crazy guy. I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. I feel so bad. I didn't feel so bad to agree to this before, and now we're here where I can actually see for myself how high the track goes. Oh, it's terrifying. Oh, lovely. Nope. I knew I was getting into it, didn't I? So why am I so freaked out? My sweaty toes wiggle fruitlessly against the insides of my shoes. As I waves my eternal wear, Lev sends me a concerned glance. Snow, are you sure you're fine? You look like you're about to... You're totally fine, just excited. Excited, it's all good! I know you're lying. In hindsight, what had been the point of predicting? But again, lying. Are you sure you want to go through with this? Decision paralysis is a terrible thing. Somehow, it's then that I decide to set it. What did I get for lunch? Nope. Whether or not to hold Lev's hands? Nah. What to do with the plush? Not then. But whether or not to get on a super roller coaster? Of course, that's when it happens. No, I can't decide. Now I have to think. I have to calm down. I can't do that now here. I have to go to the bathroom. I can't find myself to be embarrassed about how abruptly I said that. That's how bad this is. Okay, I'll come with you. No. I mean, I stink. I'll only a few minutes. No, I don't like that. No, I should have expected he said that. I just need to hold my plushie, okay? And then I can join a Snow Junior. Fine, okay? Just tell me if anything happens. I'll break down the door if I have to. Give him a nervous chuckle. He's probably just not kidding me. I give him my plushie and he gathers in his arms beside his own. I better go. I'll see you in a bit. See you soon. I just feel his eyes burning a hole in my back as I leave. So I'm finally out of his eye, briefly consider gaping it and heading straight for the station. What stopped me is the memory of Lee comforting me about my fears. Constantly giving me a way out, even considering how terrifying he can be. Is it really fair on him to betray his trust like that? Didn't I want to get him help? Or maybe that was just my self-preservation talking. Instead, I followed the signs to the nearest bathroom. Inside, there's just a guy at the mirrors, just in his car, into the nearest vacant stall and locked the door. I leaned my head against the cool wall, finally having room to breathe. Just can't believe it. I can't believe I've actually come this far. Am I really going to survive this date? Am I really going to make it home? I can't help but give a small laugh. It's been one hell of a day. Again, Short roller coaster ride is nothing compared to what I've already done. To the possibility of getting home safe. What's stopping me from just getting it over with? Still, that had been a pretty tall drop. As I debate with myself, my phone suddenly chimes with a new text. I wonder if it's mom asking how the day's going, or maybe it's Chu Tin sending kissy face emojis. But then I read it live. Snow, it's been 5 minutes. Where are you? Shit, I lost track of time. Before I can think about it, my phone chimes again and again and again. Are you okay? You didn't actually need to leave, did you? You're still scared. Snow, answer me, please. No, sooner. No, he sends a new message. It would be impressive, not for the context. Fingers shaking, I tap out a half-baked reply. I'm just washing up. I'll be back soon. 5 minutes, barely 5 minutes, and he's already spamming me. What the hell? Fingers hint send. My phone rings with a call. No points for guessing who. Sighing, I answer it. Hi, Lev. Is something up? I'm literally about to go back. No need to. I'm right outside. His voice sounds strained, as if he's just around the perimeter of the whole park. Ah, already? Yep. I'll be waiting. He hangs up, leaving me to stare at my screen in silence. Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why can't he give me a break? Resist the urge to curl up and scream into my knees. I exit the stall. Guy at the mirror raises an eyebrow, though his expression seems sympathetic. Your partner sounds clingy. I give a nervous chuckle. He has no idea. Very, very clingy. I give myself a quick once over, smoothing out the wrinkles in my clothes and brushing my hair back on my face. Okay, time to leave. Lev thinks I've been kidnapped or something. Stepped out of the bathroom, trying to ignore the pounding in my heart. Ugh. No, we're back! Yeah, did I tell you to wait? I couldn't. I just couldn't. You were gone for so long. I thought you'd run away or something happened to you, and I was so scared. I've been gone for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And that's too much for you. Alright. He presses the plushies hard against his chest, shaking. Don't leave me, kid, okay? You can always tell me what's bothering you. I can only nod. At the very least, I believe that. Okay, I can take care of myself. I don't need to run all the way here. Sorry, Snow, I was just worried. Feeling happened to you. I get it, I really do. It's all too much to ask to have some privacy. No, you're right, I overstepped your boundaries. You're okay now, right? I'm fine, let's go. Okay. At least he apologized, but it's not exactly nice to know that your date can't even be away from you for more than 5 minutes. Again, it's probably to do with what he told me earlier. It's not entirely his fault. Doesn't make any less creepy, though. Yeah. We can make our way back to the rise. Me with my plush and a death grip. Ready to go? Yes, I'll ever be, I guess. If anything happens, you know what to do. Actually, can I ask you a favor? Anything? Up? I hope I don't sound weird, but can you talk to me while we're in line? Just about anything other than the ride. Game? There you go. So, it's not like you're about to get a jab. Did I skip any text? Because I don't know. It was lagging. Oh yeah. Oh, jab. Shot. When I was a kid, the only thing that people would do, like someone with me, I would just squeeze my arm really hard, where I'm hurt. I'm hurting there, and that would distract me from the pain of the needle. Because that was the thing I didn't like, was the pain of the needle. Now I can get like needles in me and not be worried. It's just weird feeling of getting it, but it's fine. Blood doesn't concern me and stuff. I think it was just the pain of the needle was the thing. I was just like, now I'm fine. I know, but I really do want to go. If only so I can prove that I'm stronger than this. That would just help. Yeah, of course I will. Thanks. Make our way to the end of the worryingly short line. I look at the people in front of us, how carefree and relaxed they seem. I feel like I could be like them, then I'd take this whole situation in stride. But then I would understand how to manage the state better. So, do you like drawing? To be truth, I'm a terrible artist. And bio, we had to draw different schools, and someone thought my ape school was a horse head. Yeah, I guess that's kind of rude. I know, but I think I could see it. At least it wasn't for a grade, or else it would have been a problem. Leif continues to bring up mundane anecdotes to bring my attention on him. Before I know it, our conversation is interrupted by the ride operator. Together? Oh, look at you. Have a couple seats near the front. Wait, the front? Closer to the middle or the back. Yeah, no, sorry, the ride's kind of full. Great. Nah, I really made myself look like a wimp. It's too late to back out now. I just signed a nod in resignation. Leif offers me a weak smile as we make our way to the seats. You okay? No. Leif gives my hand a gentle squeeze, the warm pressure calming my heart rate only a little. It'll be over before you know it. Alright, there's nothing to be scared of. Respectfully disagree. But the rational part of me knows that he's right. We buckle up just as the operator passes by. They pull the handlebars down over our laps. The reality of the situation fully begins to settle in as I take a deep breath. I'm really doing this. The train slows, ever so slowly, guides up to the incline, then stops right there at the very top, along with the conversations around us. I grip the handlebar so tight that my knuckles turn white. I grit my teeth, holding back tears. Not here, not now. Then we're following. The air whips my hair out my face. Everything is a blur. I feel like I'm gonna float out of the train. When I reach the bottom, I realize I managed to keep in my scream. A quick glance at Lev shows he's as calm as ever. A place a smile never leaving his face. Oh. Another incline. I steel myself for the inevitable. I'm falling, I'm floating. I laugh in pure exhalation, close my eyes. I'm not dead. Then the laughter turns into a scream as I'm upside down. The trail then slows for a few moments. I don't dare open my eyes. Then we're moving through loops and hills and turns faster than I can think. My butt plumps in my ears. I can barely hear my own breathing among the sounds of screams. At one point, some self-destructive instinct drives me to open my eyes. The entire park is visible from here. The awe of the view briefly overrides the crushing fear. Then we're falling again. The incline makes my heart skip a beat. What the hell? Why are we going in a vertical line? To make it worse, when we reach the bottom, the train begins to twist violently from side to side. I grip the handlebars for dear life, praying that my death would be quick and painless. Another loop, and another. So many that it makes me lightheaded. When the train comes to a roaring stop, the world is out of focus for a few seconds. I barely register anything around me. I can barely understand what Lev is saying, can barely feel the handlebars being lifted off. Only when Lev nudges me do I come to. Hey, Snow, are you alright? It's over, you did it. I did. The floaty feeling remains as we disembark and collect our things. Lev's hands on my shoulders as the only support as we make our way back to the main area. Oh, is it? Did you have fun? I think I'm just glad I survived. You did great. You were so brave to face your fears like that. It's amazing, amazing. He always complimenting me because he likes me a lot. So it's like, amazing, you're amazing, amazing. Alright, normally this many compliments at once would have been sounded nice, kind of disingenuous, but Lev is glowing with pride, but a brilliant smile on his face. I found myself crumbling under his praise. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad right now I can kiss you. Oh, too soon. Well, sorry, I just wanted to celebrate. Hey, hug you instead. Sure, hug. Sure, open my arms a little hesitant. Before I know it, I'm snug in his arms, his head pressed against my shoulder. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. His grip tightens and buries his nose into my neck, hugging deeply. I do my best to stay still, a lump catching in my throat, and if I had felt any joy from the hug, then all that went out the window in that moment. He releases me slowly, as if it physically pains him to let me go. I truly wish I could kiss you, but for now, this is enough. It's time for home time for you soon, isn't it? That's right, with the ride over and done with. It's late afternoon. Using my phone, I check how long it'll be until the next train. Damn it, I missed the last one. It'll be 30 minutes till the next. I know what he's gonna say, really? I mean, silver lining, right? There's lots of things we could do in that time. We could go ice skate, take photos. I really think you would, really. Well, the garden was pretty. I'd like to sit down again. I want to show the flowers to Mama. Is that good? No need to. Yeah, go. Practically bouncing on the soles. Lev beckons me forward. So we make our way from the rides area all the way back to the gardens. At Lev's suggestion, we take a shortcut. It's decidedly less populated than I was comfortable with, but there were still some good few people strolling about. Besides all of his talk, Lev hasn't actually done anything to cause anyone any physical harm. I'm still on a little edge about him, but he does keep his word. I want out. I want out. Oh, this is nice, don't you think so, Snow? Yeah, it's quiet. As much needed after that ride. Did you think of... Don't think about that right now. Just relax. Breathe in the fresh air. Unless something's on your mind. No, I agree. I really needed this. Thanks, Liv. My pleasure. Somebody walked down the path in silence, listening to the birds and the grasshoppers chirping in the distance. It took me a few seconds to notice, but Lev is no longer beside me. When I turn, he's standing, but is no longer beside me. When I turn, he's standing beside me, an unreadable expression on his face. So can I ask you something? It's very important to me. Sure, what is it? Do you remember anything? Anything about... Well, look who it is. A lot of nerve showing your face. The stranger's eyes rake shamelessly over me, and I fight the urge to cringe. Should have known you were... I can't say it on Twitch. I should have known you were a fucking... Let me, say it. Should have known you were a fucking... There you go. I can say that. Anyway. But I can't say it on Twitch. Nothing to say. Backstabbing piece of shit. Of course someone like you would sell us out. Do you have any idea what you put me through? The guy, who I recognize as one of the bullies, swings a heavy fist in Lev's direction. But Lev smoothly dodges him, so fast that the guy nearly loses his balance. Fucking coward. His friend lunges forward, arms out to shove him. Lev is faster, pivoting away and leaving him stumbling. The hell? Crippling his arms, Lev throws him aside as casually as if he were a ragdoll. The guy lands hard on his ass, utterly stunned. I open my mouth to tell them to stand down, to warn him of the one coming from behind him. But Lev is already reacting. The guy hooks his arm around Lev's head to put him in a chokehold. But he ducks just in time, elbowing him in the nose hard enough to draw tears. Then he kicks him in solar plexus, knocking the air from his lungs and sending him to the ground. Last bully standing backs up, doing the smart thing and putting some distance between him and Lev. Huh, what's with you? Too busy sucking the teachers off to remember how to fight? And turns to me. I see. Want to impress your little boyfriend. He sneers at me as if my existence was an inconvenience to him. It was fucked, man. Letting people like you run around. You talking? Damn right I am. Honestly, you all need to be cleansed with fire. Oh, hit a nerve. Lev lunges on him, wielding a switchblade, eyes blazing with uncontained rage. The bully freezes at the sight, looking like a deer in headlights. Fuck. What should I do? Sure, I really do not appreciate his comments, but at this rate, Lev will, I don't know what I should do. Should I allow him? Oh, I feel like I know what's gonna happen if I intervene. No. Run forward and stand between him and his target to block him. Don't do it. Please stand back, Snow. This won't take long. His voice is sweet, laced with honeyed concern, but his eyes are cold and empty. Can't kill them. What? Why, you hate them, don't you? You want them gone? He moves to brush past me, but I move with him. I'm not letting you go. This isn't going to achieve anything. Boy's friends look on in awe at the scene, but I feel like the protagonist in the climax of a cheesy telenovel. I can't even find it in myself to be embarrassed. This isn't about them. I want Lev to understand the seriousness of what he's about to do. Those insects almost ruined your life, Snow. Let me finish this. I don't like them either. This isn't gonna go. But this isn't worth going to prison over, so please just stop, Snow. Around us, the bullies, fallen compadres, regroup with their friend. Thankfully, they make no more moves to attack. Fuck this, we're out. Of course, our affection goes down 1. Fuck you. Alright. They take off down the path. Only when they disappeared through the trees do I let my arms go at their sides. Got away. He clutches the handle of his blade so tightly that his already pale knuckles turn marble white, but with a deep breath, he slides it close and slips it back into his pocket. Oh, I am angry. Wait a fucking minute. Do I recognize this zoo? Do I recognize this place? Isn't this the Oklahoma City Zoo? Is this place the Oklahoma City Zoo? I swear to God. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Do I recognize this place? I feel like I recognize this place. I can't go back. Whatever. Nor can I, remove him from the background. I feel like I've seen this place. Oh, God. Right. I don't understand at all, Snow. You're such a kind person, but you're allowed to be angry too. Why did you let them go? I know you wanted to protect me. There are other ways to do that. Could have called the police. Why did you have to go so far? Because I hate them. Hate. They're so awful to you. And yet, they're running free. They should be dead. But I didn't want you to kill them. Still don't. Please, don't dwell on it anymore. Even now, you really want to leave them alive. Yes, I do. It doesn't mean I forgive them. But you definitely freak them out enough when you threaten them with the knife. He's got a fucking knife on him, a knife. Really back away. He may have insisted that he would never harm me, and indeed, it wasn't until the situation became dangerous that he tried to use it, but that isn't exactly convincing at the moment. Oh, no. Please don't be afraid. Snow, I won't hurt you. I promise, I swear on my life, I won't. Give me the knife. Huh? Do you want me to trust you? Then prove I can. Give me the knife. He hands over his pocket for a few moments, then fishes out the blade, pulling it out to me. Trembling hands, I gripping the thing firmly. Held firmly. Thank you. You angry? Yes! Almost lost your trust. Almost made you hate me. Want to punish me? His mother crosses my mind. I realize how this looks. No, I'm angry. I'm not gonna hurt you. You did scare me, but thank you. Thank you for listening. Don't understand what it's like to be you, and I'll never know. But I know you don't do these things for the hell of it. You know, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Lev. Sorry. So you're too kind for this world. I wish I could protect you from all the bad things all the time. But and that, you don't know what it's like. You should never know. Would never ever want to subject you to such a terrible thing. What? Lev turns away, as if he says something extremely concerning. It doesn't matter, we lost track of time. Come on, we have to get going. Hold on, you forgot your... Want to have it back? Oh yeah, it's yours. Besides, I'm not well versed in that stuff, and I want to trust that you won't do anything else with it. I can do that, right? Snow says so. But then, of course, I won't let you down. I feel like I'm gonna regret that. Oh, God. Just don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. He takes the blade, tucking it closed and slipping back into his pocket. Try not to wince. My own decision led to this after all. We continued down the path as we had planned, with no mention of what had happened minutes before. Maybe we should have called the police, but we don't have solid evidence against those guys. He did threaten to... Or I guess he can put it as self-defense, I guess. But maybe the knife is illegal somehow. I don't know. Lev seems happy to forget all about it, and honestly, I am too. I am sure that they'll stay away from us from now on. Yeah. The garden is even emptier than it was during my confrontation with Liv. People seem people are starting to go home for the day. If only I hadn't missed that train. Take out my phone and check the time. Still 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to find some pretty flowers. Opening the camera app, I focused the bee perched on the cyclamen flower, drinking up its nectar. My fingers hover over the button, my hands trembling as it attempts to steady the shot. Hold still, hold still. My cheap phone doesn't exactly have the best camera quality, so one wrong move could make the difference between a perfect and a snow. I nearly jump out of my skin when I turn to see Lev right behind me, practically breathing down my neck. To add insult to injury, out of the corner of my eye, see the bee flying away. Can you stop that? I'm really sorry, but you did ruin my shot. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to bother you. Why do you feel the need to hover behind me? Well, was gonna say that if you're having issues with your phone, you could use mine instead. How did he? Never mind. Of course he would know. I'm fine. Do you want a photo too? Take one together. Sure if you want. Right here. We scour the gardens with a sunny spot with good lighting. Lev takes out his phone. And I try to catch a glimpse of the wallpaper. It's just a picture of his timetable. Nothing out of the ordinary. Plenty of people at school did the same thing. He slides the phone beside me, holding up his phone. Smile. Camera clicks and I finally blink again. Lemon examines the photo, a wide smile on his face, and he presses the phone flat against his chest. Great day! Hey Cave, great day, great day. I'm just gonna go. No second date. Yeah, no. I'm back. Let's continue this date. Away from him. It's perfect, just perfect. I'm gonna print it out and put it on my wall and cherish it forever, and of course I'll send it to you here. Great. Not a second later, my phone dings with a notification of the photo. I'm not gonna take a good look. A smile is boyish and cute and lopsided, and he's visually blushing too. I look a little closer to see the intensity burning in his eyes. The side sends a chill down my spine. Different, yet all too similar to how I felt when I'd seen that photo of him and his sister. Quickly shift my gaze to the side of the phone. I don't want to think of to overthink it. Wow. Honestly thought I'd look worse. What? No, you're always handsome, Snow. The most handsome person. Most perfect guy in the world. You're not just saying that to flatter me. Snow, I've only had my eyes for you. You really don't believe that. Sorry, it's just not used to it, you know? You get used to it because I'll keep telling you this until you do. Okay. Stop it! I should literally just get a spray ball and just stop it. No murderous tendencies. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. No. Stop. Stop it. We're not gonna kill people, remember? No. No. We don't kill people. No. No. I'm gonna kill people. No! It's just holy. I don't know. But anyway. Now let's go find some flowers for your mom. She likes roses, doesn't she? I found some nice ones over there. What? How did you know? You know why I'm not surprised anymore. He's been stalking us, so of course he fucking knows bullshit like that. He's like, what? How did you? All right, no, yeah, you're the stalker guy. I'm dating. You're the obsessive stalker guy I'm dating. So of course you know what my mom likes. Right. We spent the last few minutes taking pictures of the flowers, capturing the occasional bird and bee fluttering about. Lev doesn't push me into taking any more photos together, though more than a few times I catch him gazing down at his phone, a wide grin nearly splitting his cheeks. It's really concerning, though. Those thoughts are soon overridden with anticipation to finally go home. And soon it's time to leave. We depart the garden for the last time as the sun begins to dip into the horizon. We reach the train station with time to spare, so we decide to wait at the station seating area facing the train tracks. In the distance, the late afternoon rays are already starting to fade into darkness. Parents always harped on about the dangers of staying out late. Aside, makes me a little uneasy, considering everything I've seen today. It doesn't seem unlikely that something could happen. And again, Lev had been with me. I do really trust him to be my protector at all times. Sure, he hasn't tried anything else ever since I intervened in that fight. But I did return the switchblade, which was admittedly a bit of a dumb move. Oh, you think? Should I have been more pragmatic and kept it? But if I did, he might have thought that I didn't trust him enough. There's my thoughts again. Go again. Oh, there my thoughts go again. I'm so close that I get on the train, so I need to stay calm, because if Lev gets even the slightest inkling that I've started panicking again, Snow. Yes, seemed troubled. Great, he's already noticed. It's nothing, just replaying everything that's happened today. At least I'm mostly telling the truth. I squeezed the plushie on my lap, sinking my face into its soft hairs. So despite acting today, did you still enjoy our date? Every single second. That's good. Did you enjoy it as well? Sure how to answer. It's exhausting. My social battery is about to run out. I just want to go home, have dinner, and shut myself away in my room. Of course, that's after I make sure all the doors and windows are locked. Despite that, this is the first time I really got to hang out with someone in a long while. Lev has done the best to be a good, considerate date despite his various issues, and mine as well. Decided to focus on the good rather than the bad. I don't really have any real friends at school, which is kind of pathetic at my age. More than I'm really happy I got to know you a bit better, Lev. Friend, is that all I am to you? Did I say friend? What? No, that's not what I meant. I'm glad we get to know each other like friends. I got to ask, do you still like me? There's the inevitable question. But that still didn't make it easier to answer. Think back to the original plan. Back when I had been terrified, I'd consider reporting him to the police. If I don't think it's unbelievable at this point. Lev, I still like you. I can't believe you'd really want to stay with someone like me. Good, that is good. A long awkward silence falls between us. I lay between looking idly around and glancing at my phone at the time. I hear Lev shuffling beside me and looking to his side. He's fidgeting, staring down at his lap with a look of anxiety and discomfort. Are you okay? I don't want you to leave. You'll still see me on Monday, plus we have each other's numbers, right? It's different. We'll both be busy and I'll barely have time to see each other. I'll have to go back to following you around. And it internally wins. Right about that. Can we talk about that? You doing that makes me really uncomfortable. I really want to make sure you're safe. I get that. But imagine someone following you around. Would that be flattering? No. Exactly. I really appreciate the sentiment, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I want this relationship to work out. But there's a lot we need to discuss. I just hope I don't hurt your feelings. It's about me, isn't it? Sorry.
Self-voicing disabled.
Yes, I know. Yes. I want this relationship to work out as well, so I understand I'm not... I know I'm not well. Just promise you won't hate me. I'll change however you want to. Just don't ever leave me again. Oh, what? Got what? Snow. We used to be friends in primary school before you left. Before everything. Her? So you really did. I just said that aloud. Here, let me remind you. I tensed up as he reached into his pocket, expecting him to pull out the switchblade again. Instead, what he holds out is a wilted flower ring. It does seem familiar, but why? Lev and I attended the primary school then. Did I give him that to him? In the depths of my memory, there's a boy. A boy with blank eyes. Ever studious, ignored anyone who wanted to play with him. Even me at first. But I had been stubborn. I thought that deep down, he was just shy. And even back then, I liked to meddle in things that weren't my business. I told off a group of kids for bullying him like a teacher's pet. Their words, not mine. Only then did he finally cave. Why can't I suddenly remember things so well? It's as if that ring was the final push that allowed me to understand some insurmountable maths problems. On my last day before we moved, I cried so much, promised all my fans I would call, I would never forget them. Then that's probably why I tried to forget. After all, who would want to remember such an embarrassing thing they'd ask their crush? Of course, his mysterious nature had been so appealing before his younger me folded. I had delusions of fixing him, even. Let's make a promise. When I come back, let's get Snow. You believe me now? Is that the whole reason why? Yes. Express how happy I am to meet you again. No, I've been so alone. Without you, I'd be better off. None of that matters. None of it. Stay together and fulfill our promise. Okay. Slow down. Lev, why didn't you say anything earlier? I was waiting for the perfect moment. This felt most appropriate. It's not the whole story, is it? Look, Lev. I know that this promise is incredibly important to you, but would you rather I answered with what you want to hear or the truth? I said, no, tell me. Who do you want? The me from year 5 or the me right now? I just want you. You're the only one that can make me happy. I just want to make you happy as well. Is that wrong? Do you need me to change? You think things you did today made me happy? Lev, this is the most terrified I've been in my life. Threatening her and people. Saying so many things. Forget stalking me. You call that love? I really want this to work out. Then listen to what I'm saying. Our promise is an excuse for you to act like this. I know, it's not just that. Your parents were horrible, and I don't blame you for feeling the way you do. But that doesn't justify it either. Do you understand? I can't pretend I'm okay with this anymore. I'm sorry. Is that really the right call? Look in his eyes. But my heart is firm. He really does love me as much as he claims then. Snow, did you leave? I don't blame you either, but after you left, I'm so alone. So much of everything. It still is. I shouldn't even be alive right now. She was right. Not even really her. Monster, shouldn't have. I think I do. I know that. What else can I do without you? That's ever. There's his face in his palms as he claps to his knees and sobs. My coffee is cold. I'm so like shocked by everything happening that I just haven't drank my coffee. I can only stand there shell shocked. Never expect him to take it well, but there's a moment where I feel like the worst person in the world. I want to reach out, comfort him. God damn it, tell him everything's okay. But that won't help now. I've broken a dam of emotions that can't take it back. In the end, all he wants is someone to understand him. The things he said are too familiar to my darker thoughts. I should never come back. I don't belong here anymore. I wish someone would tell me otherwise. Maybe I should be that person for him. He would do the same for me after all. Lev kneeled down. He shot to take his hand. He stiffens. Ultimately allows me to do so. The way I see it, you have two options. You can either keep obsessing over the past, or you can look towards the future. You simply let us know, or you just sitting me again. I believe that you can be better. You've done so for me, haven't you? Or how terrible those bullies were, you didn't hurt them. You've been everything that you tell me I am. Stand by what I said. Not a monster. We need to make a promise. New promise. Stay with you, but exchange. Will you promise to do everything you can to help yourself? His sobs phase into ragged breaths as he stares at me, confusion clouding his eyes. And then he pulls me into a hug. The unexpected contact makes me tense up, but he just sags into me, all energy drained from his voice. I don't really feel good. I'm sorry. I'm just with him being as crazy, and I don't know if I'd be I'd be reacting the same situation. I don't know. The unexpected contact makes me tense up. I read that. A normal person would have taken the chance to run home. I understand you would. But you can still be so kind to me. That's why I love you so much. Alright, yes, I promise. Let's be together and support each other forever. I mean, you'll get better too. No matter the cost. Trust me, the anxiety thing is kind of crippling for my own mental health. Despite how exhausted he looks, Lev laughs, a clear, genuine laugh. If I get better first. It has become a competition, and I said so. There we go. As head boy, yep. Right, declares enemies, opponents. Pulling out of all the stops, huh? Is that just your thesaurus? Silence, I will not be charmed by you. Of all people to say that. Okay, maybe just a little. Acceptance is the first step. Hey, that's not it. Is it denial? Or have I mixed up the stages? What the hell are we talking about now? You know, if we're gonna be enemies, should you let go of me? No! It like draws back and clutches his chest, dramatically swooning. I've already lost. Getting this close with the enemy. Mwahaha. As a no go, letting go. That's a no on letting go, by the way. As if that wasn't obvious. Hey, Snow. Yeah. Thank you. I never thought things would turn out like this. No problem. Thank you. Well, hearing me out to the end. I wasn't too harsh, was I? Said anything stupid? No, you're absolutely right. It'll be a long, difficult road, but I can't stay this way forever. I need to change. Like that's the truth with Yandere's. Like, if you want to, like, I know a lot of people with Yandere's, they're like, oh my god, I want to be with like Harriet forever. I want to be with Michael forever. Oh, I want to be with Rin forever. But if you truly want to be with them forever, you want them to be better first. You want them to be better people. Not batshit insane people. Because honestly, for me, like, if you want that, I'd say, like, in the games that they're from, like, I think with Michael from Mushroom Oasis and Parrot from the Freak Circus, if you want them to be better as people, like, people idolize them and think they're so cute and innocent, but in reality, they're not really that. But if you want that, the thing you should want is some conflict in these games. Some huge conflict that makes them have to change themselves. Like this. Like this. Where they have to do better and let go of their own obsessive ways. Because it's not going to be a healthy relationship. It's not. Michael is going to continue manipulating you if he fears that things won't go that things will go a certain way that he fears, or Harriet will drug you, keep you away from people that you love, that are close to you, keep you away from family and friends. Like he's the what I think as the very toxic boyfriend, Harriet. So I'm like, if you'd want them to change, I'd say want some conflict first. Anyway, but it won't be so bad now that you're with me. I hope I can be the same. And that's me. Can't believe that things turned out like this either. I can't believe that things turned out like this either. I can't really stay hung about it when he's smiling at me so sincerely. With all the trust and affection in the world, maybe I can return that blissful childhood where I never had to worry about being lonely. But having one person unequivocal support is enough. Doubtless, we're gonna have our own bad days. Please, Red. Shared sorrow is half a sorrow after all. I hear the hissing sound of the train pulling into the station and realize now the day is really over. Squeeze Liv's hand. See you on Monday, alright? Alright. See you. Drive safe, okay? I'll call you when I get home. Okay, have a good shift tomorrow, Snow. Thank you. Get all the rest you can, alright? I will. Good. And with that, we finally part ways. Lev waves me off as the train departs on its journey back to town. All I could talk to people as smoothly as I had been. If I keep this up, then my career is sorted as a motivational. There's my career sorted as a motivational speaker. But I'm safe now. I made it through the date. For now, that's enough. Breathe the plushie to my chest. I know I'm gonna need it as I fall asleep tonight. I should be happier, less scared of him, more understanding. I know he can be reasoned with, and that he truly doesn't want to hurt. I still have so many questions. Who is Lave to him? What have caused him to turn out like this? Is there anything about him that doesn't tie back to me? Is there really nothing he wouldn't do for me? And as selfish as it sounds, what exactly have I gotten myself into? How do I know that Lev will keep his word? There's nothing I can do now. As my head sinks against the railing, I realize how little that bothers me. I need to save my energy for work. I can worry about my unconventional love life on Monday. Eventually, I close my eyes and allow myself to drift off to the dull whir of the train. One last thing crosses my mind through the haze. Never told him I had work tomorrow. Ending 5, La Chance. Alright. Alright. Okay. Stop looking at me crazy. Stop looking at me crazily. I hate you. Nightmare, nightmare. Alright. Never been so uncomfortable. Played a yandere visual novel. I don't think I ever have. Nope. Alright. We're gonna stop stream. I'll find some more visual novels. These were the two I could find. Two, because the first part, VOD, had 2 visual novels I played. Damn. What's extras? Okay. Ending 3A, ending 3B. Okay. It's just showing you the endings you got, and a secret 7th ending. Don't know what that does. But, if you want to see more, then tell me, but... Whoa. I need to get away from this man. It's how uncomfortable I am with this game. But anyway, that was it. And I'll see you later. Bye.